I don't even care. I don't even care anymore. I don't give two shits what happens in the rest of this game. I don't even care anymore. I don't. Seriously, this is the most rigged, fucked up season of Big Brother I've ever seen. This is going to be my biggest rant ever. I don't care that someone I hated was evicted. I don't care. It was a stupid move in my opinion. It was the dumbest move ever because of something that could have happened. This is not only a rant on tonight's episode, it's also a rant on last night's episode. Which, let's talk about last night's episode. Of course, this is going to be a huge rant for Big Brother. Sorry, guys, if you like this show. Seriously, who likes this show anymore? If you like the show, why? Seriously, why do you like this show still? Why do you like this show? The only reason I like this show was because of Nicole. And now that good part of the show is gone. She was the best part of the show, and now she's gone. So, we'll talk about that soon, but let's just get to last night's episode. Last night's episode was one of the most repulsive, arrogant, disgusting episodes of Big Brother I've seen ever in my entire, Big Brother watching experience. Oh my god, seriously. What is up with these house guests? What is up with them? Last night's episode was a piece of shit. It was a piece of shit, and it can go suck my fucking dick, because it was a piece of fucking shit. I don't care. I don't care what you guys say. I thought it was a piece of shit. Let's talk about it. So Caleb, of course, he's HOH, and he wants to, he's trying to figure out what he should do if someone wins POV and everything. And, Nicole and Victoria, the only thing I liked about this is that Nicole and Victoria were getting close. I like their friendship. I do. I like Nicole and Victoria's friendship. I think they're good friends, in my opinion. I like that. I like that Victoria has actually had sympathy for Nicole and cared about her and wanted to help her. I like that, in my opinion. I think that's a good thing. I like that she was there for her. I like that she wanted to help her. Because, it's just the right thing to do, definitely. It's the right thing to do. It's a right thing to be nice to her. She definitely is doing the right thing there. I definitely was very happy that she decided to do that. I was very happy that she wanted to, ally with Nicole. I thought that was really good. So, of course, they're all talking about, oh, who should we, put up and everything. And the POV ceremony, the POV competition last night, what the fuck was that? What was that? The POV competition was one of the weirdest competitions I've seen ever. First of all, luckily Frankie didn't get picked, which was a good thing. But, that was just, it was fun. It was cool to see, it was cool to see Caleb and Derrick and Cody and all of them. It was cool to see them getting blown up. But it was just that shit is dangerous. Really, it is. I thought it was a really fucked up competition. Really dumb. Just, these competitions are getting dumber and dumber. It's not even the show, it's not even the contestants anymore. It's the whole show. Everything. I didn't even like Julie Chen's hosting tonight. And I really like Julie Chen's host. I think she's a great host. I fucking hated her hosting tonight. She did not seem interested at all. She didn't. I don't think Julie Chen cares anymore. I don't think she does. She did not seem interested to me. By the second hour of this episode, she did not seem interested at all. But, going back to the episode, of course, Christine ends up winning POV. By the way, guys, I'm pounding a bowl right now. I have this bowl right here, and it's perfect that I have it here, because I can just go like this. Because it fucking annoyed me. Okay. I felt so bad for Nicole here. I really did. She worked so hard in this POV. And I'm going to call it right now, guys. This competition was rigged. This competition was rigged so Abominator, as they call it, could win POV. That's what happened with this competition. Nicole, I really felt bad for her. I really wanted her to get this. And she was doing so well. The cutting the wire thing, she was doing so well with that. Okay, I'll admit that it was a cool competition with that, but the whole blowing up thing I thought was really unnecessary, in my opinion. But Nicole, oh my god, that just fucking pissed me off. So, of course, after this, what ends up happening is Caleb now has to pick a replacement nominee. Caleb now has to pick a replacement nominee, because he's assuming that Christine's gonna take herself off. So Caleb decides that he is going to try to, and I was so happy when he said this, I was really hoping he would actually do this. And if Caleb would have done this, I would have wanted Caleb to win this game. If Caleb would have done this, I would have wanted him to win this game. I think he should have won this game if he would have done this. He wanted to evict Frankie. He wanted to. He wanted to evict Frankie. He wanted Frankie to leave. And that's what he wanted. He wanted to evict Frankie. So, it seems like they're going to evict Frankie. But guess who tells him not to? Derrick. Derrick tells him not to. I hate Derrick after this. Seriously, what are you saying, Derrick? On one hand, you're saying that Frankie needs to get the fuck out of here. On the other hand, you're saying you want to take him to the final two. Sorry, I'm getting a FaceTime call. Like, seriously, Derrick, what is wrong with you? Seriously, you had the chance to get rid of Frankie. Why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do it? Caleb should have backdoored Frankie, and that's what should have happened here. Because if Frankie would have left, that would have made this episode perfect. That would have made this episode amazing, because one of the two people I hate the most left. Although now, I don't hate this person the most. I hate Derrick the most. Honestly, after this, Derrick should have gotten backdoored. Someone needs to put up Derrick, seriously. I'm sick of Derrick not being on that block. I'm sick of Derrick, not getting himself on the block. I'm just sick of him. I really am. I'm sick of Derrick. Okay, yes, he's playing a good game, but it's a shitty way. Everyone's listening to him. Everyone's doing what he does. I want someone to betray Derrick. I honestly want someone to go against what Derrick says and do the complete opposite. I want to see someone do that, and no one's going to. Now, what I loved about this was Nicole. Nicole, went into, this huge rage. She had this, huge meltdown in last night's episode where she said, and I really agree with what she said. She says, yeah, everyone needs to man up, stop being babies, stop not making big moves, and just make a big fucking move. Because, think about it, who has made a big move in this season? The only person willing to was Nicole. Nicole was the only person who wanted to make a big move this season. She wanted to get rid of Frankie. And she didn't get a chance to because, of course, Frankie didn't get that. But she was the only person who wants to get blood on their hands. And would you believe that Derrick is still saying, I don't want to get blood on my hands? It's week fucking whatever it is. The game's almost over. I'm sorry, but you should have gotten blood on your hands weeks ago because it is time to get blood on your hands. I don't give a shit if Frankie's on Team America. I don't care. Team America, why is that still going on? Seriously, I thought Team America was done when Donnie left. Why is that still going on? Doesn't make sense to me why that's going on. And just, oh my god, Frankie just... Why didn't you get rid of him? It would have made perfect sense if you got rid of him. And then Caleb has the nerve to be so disrespectful to Nicole. He literally said, when he puts Victoria up on the block. Don't ask me. He just decided to do that. I would have said, put, say, I don't know, Derrick on the block. Because Derrick was driving me fucking insane. He's never been on the block. Ugh. Victoria, okay, I understand Victoria. She's an easy pawn to put up. I like Victoria as a person. I like her friendship with Nicole. But Victoria, honestly, is the only thing I like now. The only thing I care about is Victoria. And after this, I hate to say it, I want Victoria to win. Oh my god, I can't believe I just said that. I mean, Victoria's a fucking floater. That's how bad this season is. I want a fucking floater who's done nothing in the house to win. That's who I want to win, because she sympathized with Nicole. She was there for her. I like their friendship. I like that. Caleb then says to Nicole, we all know that you're the target, but, Victoria's going up on the block anyway. You don't tell somebody that. She has so much pressure on her already. She fought like a beast in that veto. She played like a beast. Nicole could have won it if she tried, I think her nerves just got the best of her with that. If Nicole's nerves didn't get the best of her, she could have won that veto competition. She is still upset about that. She's upset that everyone in the house is targeting her. Why the fuck did you have to do that to her, Caleb? Seriously, I have lost a lot of respect for Caleb after that. And after he said that, bye-bye, Caleb. I do not care about Caleb anymore. Caleb just, oh my god, I like Caleb as an HOH till then, and after that, it was like, nope, I hate you now, By the way, what the fuck was up with that drunk thing? I don't care if the house guests got wine or whatever. I don't care if they got wine. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I didn't see the last 15 minutes of last night's episode. That is how much I hated last night's episode, that's how much I hated it. I didn't even watch the last 15 minutes because I hated it so much. I'm like, nope, I'm done. It was like 9:42. I'm like, nope, I'm not watching this anymore. Bye-bye. because I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen, and it's just, like, pointless, honestly. Double eviction. Double eviction. Let's get to the wonderful double eviction. I love Nicole's speech. I love Nicole's speech. That was the best part. The best part of this episode was what happened, what happened in the second eviction. That was cool. But Nicole's speech was awesome. She's like, all of you need to stop being BB babies and start playing Big Brother and make a big move. I agree with Nicole. The game is made to play a big move. You need to play a big move in the game. A huge move. Something that will change the entire game. No house guest has done that. The only big moves they have done was getting rid of Devin. That's the only big move they've done, and that was back in week 3. There has been no big move since then, okay? Getting out Zach was not a big move, because Zach was not very strategic. He was more just a fun player. Donnie was not a big move either, because he wasn't doing anything. Donnie was just one that was, like, there to talk, basically. He was a good player, he was a beast of competitions, but it was not a big move at all. It was not a good move. So, no time in this game have they made a big move, so I completely agree with what Nicole said. Her interview was great. I loved her interview. I thought her interview was fantastic. And I love when Julie said that Jeff and Jordan are coming back. It's going to be cool to see Jeff and Jordan again. Always love Jeff and Jordan, and I'm looking forward to seeing them on Sunday's episode. That's the only reason I'm going to watch Sunday's episodes, because of Jeff and Jordan. The only reason. So, yeah, so that's basically what happened in the first part, the first half. And the other thing I hated is the first, like, the time when they were showing, like, what was happening when they were strategizing before Nicole left. They're not even talking about Nicole leaving. They're talking about what's going to happen next. You gotta get through this eviction before you get to through the other eviction. They're talking about fucking fish in front of her. Don't even have any sympathy for her, pretending she's not even there. I mean, they're not even pretending Nicole is in the house. They're, like, alienating her. And honestly, I just felt so bad for her. And if I was in that house, I'm not kidding, I would go insane. I would go insane if I was trapped in a house with these people. I would be like, nope, you are not doing this to her. You do not have the right to do this to her. She is a person. You do not get to treat her this way. And I hate the way people treat, especially Derrick and Frankie, the way they treat certain people. And I have proof after this episode that Derrick and Frankie are misogynists. I have proof that they are misogynists. I will talk about why. So then let's get to, of course, let's get to the second HOH, of course. Let's get to that. What was that competition? What was that competition? Seriously, what was it? I have no idea. What, bleeping out words? These competitions are getting stupider and stupider, and it's just so stupid. That competition was so dumb, and it was rigged so Derrick can win. Of course, Derrick ends up winning HOH, and the moment where it said false, I'm like, yep, Derrick's gonna win. It's like one question and he won. I mean, everyone says he's a good player. After this episode, I don't think so. I don't think Derrick's a good player, in my opinion, after this episode. I really don't think so. So, Derrick, it seems like he's going to make a beast move here. It seems like he's going to make a big move and take out Frankie. We hear him strategizing. By the way, what was up with the audio or something? Like, why did we hear so much strategizing? There was a part where we saw Julie and she didn't even say anything. I don't know what they were doing, but the editing in this episode was, like, completely off. Completely off. I don't even think they care about the editing anymore. I don't think they care. After this, Julie did not even seem interested. She's like, alright, this person is going to be evicted. I don't care. I'm just doing this because I have to. I'm only doing this because my husband is the president of the CBS network and he's never going to fire me. And I'm always going to have to do this. And I really want the show to get canceled. I really just want the season to end. That's seriously how Julie was acting in this episode. And I don't blame her, because if I was the host of this show, I probably would be, like, in a fucking depression by now. I'm serious. I would be in a fucking depression by now. I'd be like, hey guys, welcome to Big Brother. I would do the same exact thing. I don't blame Julie. I don't blame Julie. Think about it. I don't blame her at all for that. I don't blame her. So, of course, you know, Derrick, it seems like he's going to put up Frankie. He ends up putting up Christine and Victoria. Okay, that was understandable. I get it. He wants to backdoor Frankie. That I get. But, like, it seemed like he was talking to Victoria and saying, oh, no, you're safe and everything. And Christine, I understand why he put her up. You know, a lot of people hate her and everything. But she hasn't really done anything at all. Nothing. She's done nothing. She's done nothing except get out Nicole, which was not a good move at all, because she was the best player in the game. So, It looks like everything's gonna be okay. It looks like Frankie's gonna get POV, but of course POV comes around, Frankie ends up winning it. The moment where he got to that second maze first, I'm like, fuck. I literally was like, fuck no, please don't win this. And of course he ended up winning it. Do I even need to say why I hate this? I mean, seriously. Seriously. Frankie is the most immature prick I've ever seen on this show. I'm not kidding. Frankie is the most immature person I've ever seen on this show. When he was, like, strategizing with people, that was completely immature the way he handled it. Completely immature. He's like, alright, this person done, this person done, this person done, this person done. Like, you had time before this. You're telling me you spent the whole time talking to Derrick. The whole time talking to Derrick. You could have talked to other people. You could have talked to Cody. You could have talked to Caleb. And it seemed like Derrick was playing on, like, you know, I thought Derrick was going to say, alright, take Victoria off, put up someone like, say, Caleb. That would have been a good move if they did that. But of course, no. He decides not to use power veto. But of course, it wasn't Frankie's decision to do this. It was Derrick's. It was all Derrick's decision. And that is why I hate Derrick now. Derrick controls everything in this game. He is running the entire show, and it's boring. It's not interesting when that's happening. Okay? Unanimous vote. I'm done. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this unanimous vote. I'm sick of Derrick running the show. I'm sick of this being the Derrick show. Seriously, just change the name of Big Brother to the Derrick show. Seriously, this is the Derrick show, alright? This is the Derrick show. Every scene we see in this show, I'm gonna call them scenes because it's a TV show, we see Derrick. Derrick here, Derrick here, Derrick's telling this person, Derrick's telling this person, Derrick. I am sick of fucking Derrick. Seriously, I'm sick of him. I don't care who wins at this point, I don't care. So Christine gives this speech and everything. And, I mean, just Christine, honestly, something was off with her tonight, seriously. Christine seemed a lot more, like, mean than usual. I don't know what it was, but something was off with her tonight, definitely. Probably because she didn't know she was getting targeted, but, seriously, Christine, you're down to the final 6 here. What do you want? You're down to the final 6. So, of course, they vote out Christine. It's unanimous. I would have wanted at least one person to vote out Victoria, so it would have not been unanimous. I really want Victoria to win, but I would have wanted one person to make it not unanimous, because I'm sick of this unanimous shit. I'm sick of it. So, of course, Christine ends up leaving, and Christine is just literally walks out of the house. She doesn't even hug anyone. I'm like, what are you doing? Seriously. These people care about you at least a little bit. You know, you were allied with them. She's, like, pissed at them, walks out of the house, and she gets probably the biggest boo I have ever seen on this show. Literally, everyone's just like, boo, boo, boo. They fucking, they trashed her there. They trashed her, and she deserved every minute of that. Every minute. Between what she did to Nicole, between her and Cody, between her doing that to her husband like that, between the way she played the game, she was just a terrible, repulsive house guest in my opinion, and I was so happy to see her gone. That was fantastic. By then I'm like, you know what, maybe I won't do a rant. By then I was like, you know what, this might not deserve a rant. Her interview, though, was so short. No one seemed interested. I wasn't interested in her interview. I almost fell asleep on her interview because Julie seemed like she was about to fall asleep. That's how bored Julie seemed, in my opinion. So, yeah. But then, of course, this is what's called the big... So when I thought it was over, of course, this is what is called the most twisted summer ever. You have to have some sort of next big twist. Another big twist that affects the entire game. Another big twist. And, of course, she drops another bomb on us. And this twist, seriously? Seriously? Big Brother Rewind? We did this in Big Brother 14, I can understand that. The coach is coming into the game, that was a cool idea in Big Brother 14. But do you really, we don't care if someone's gonna press that rewind button. Do they not realize that we don't care who wins at this point? I want Victoria to win, that's not good. Victoria is the only good person in the house right now, in my opinion. The only good person. I want Victoria to win, that's not a good thing at all. So, do they not realize we don't give a shit who wins? They seem to not realize that we don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I know probably many of you don't give a shit. I don't think anyone gives a shit. If you do, I'm sorry, but I don't care. I could give two shits about who wins. Two shits. I could. So this reset thing is going to do nothing. It's going to do nothing. Basically, the way this reset thing works is if someone presses it, there's no eviction next week. They just want to fucking drag this game on. Seriously, do you want me to stop watching the show? Because I'm going to. I'm going to. I swear to God, if the final three are Caleb, Frankie, and Derrick, bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you next year, big brother. Seriously, see you next year, because I might quit. I've never stopped watching a season of Big Brother, but I might quit this year, because those three just can go fuck themselves. They can go fuck their mother. They can go suck each other's dicks or whatever they want to do. I don't care. Frankie can go suck their dicks because I know he's fucking gay, so he doesn't give a shit. Like, seriously. Ugh. I really hate doing these rants for you guys. I like doing these rants because I like getting mad at Big Brother. I like yelling about how I'm pissed off at Big Brother. But when I said this was going to be the biggest rant I ever did, I meant it. You guys saw my tweet that said this is going to be the biggest rant I've ever done. Fuck yeah, it is. It is because I'm fucking pissed. The reset thing is the dumbest twist they've done on this entire show. Dumbest twist ever. When you have the final five, you do not do a reset. They're only doing this to get rigged again. Because I have a feeling that someone is going to put Derrick on the block. Derrick's going to press that button. Magically, he's not going to get evicted. If that's what happens, I'm going to be pissed out of my mind. Seriously, I'm going to be sincerely pissed if that happens. Because that's what I know is they're going to do here. They're trying to rig this game so Derrick and Frankie stay in this game. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make us root for them. And I'm never going to because I fucking hate them after this episode. So yeah, in case you guys can't tell, I really did not like this episode. In case you guys can't tell. In case you guys can't tell at all, I did not like this episode at all. I thought these two episodes were just terrible. This was worse than Alyssa's eviction, I gotta say. This was worse than that. Because even that, they were nice about it at least. They weren't like, I mean, they were rude, like behind her back, but they at least did an intelligent move, okay? Getting her out was an intelligent move, I'll say that. It was a good, intelligent move. This was not an intelligent move at all. Christine did nothing in the house, and I'm not going to miss her. I don't think anyone's going to miss her. It's not going to change anything in the game, and now we are in Final Five. Victoria, Frankie, Caleb, Cody, Derrick. And by the way, you guys are probably wondering, how can you prove that Derrick and Frankie are misogynists? Because Derrick said to Frankie he's evicting Victoria next week. Victoria's the target. So, basically, he just wants all the girls out. He wants all the girls out because I know he's so afraid about Battle of the Sexes thing. Like, that really makes me think he's a misogynist because he's so worried that the girls are going to turn against the guys. They're not going to. The girls are allying with the guys because they're scared of them and they have nowhere else to go. Victoria's the only girl in the house. What do you want her to do? What do you want her to do? She's going to try to ally with someone, obviously, because she knows she's in danger of leaving. Which is why I like Victoria now, because she's actually playing the game, and I like that about her now. And if she did win, I don't know if she necessarily would deserve it. She would not deserve it, because she's done nothing in the house. But out of the ones that are left, she's the only one I care about. But that's basically it for my rant. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys saw this shitty Big Brother episode. Probably the worst episode of Big Brother I've ever fucking seen. This is the worst. This is officially the worst season of Big Brother. I don't care what happens on the show. I don't care if that reset button is activated. I don't care if there is no eviction next week. I don't care what happens in the power of veto. I don't care who wins HOH. I don't care who wins anything. I don't even care who wins this game. I just don't. There's nothing I care about on the show anymore. And that's just it. Big Brother is just a fucking travesty. And just... Ugh! I don't know what else to say. I honestly don't know what else to say. Fuck you, Big Brother. Fuck you.